Hello everyone, I am Sai and welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's we'll like to talk about the top 5 issues in the Mi11X smartphone. Yes friends, a lot of users are actually waiting for this kind of video, which I said I'll upload as soon as possible. The reason is that just a couple of days back I did upload a video on the Realme X1 Max device, basically pointing out all the issues and all the UI optimization problems in the Realme X1 Max. And the Mi11X users, they did ask me, can you please do the same kind of video on the Mi11X device? What are the things the users are actually facing the issues? What are the main problems? So that is what I'm going to highlight in this entire video. So few of the problems are related to the hardware and few of the problems are related to the software, which is MIUI. So let's get started friends without wasting any time. The first thing, major disadvantage with the MIUI optimization which needs to be changed a lot is allowing the users to use a full screen gestures when you use third-party app launchers. Yes friends, that's the biggest disappointment. The reason is because I'll try to show you. So right now I'm trying to use the launcher as a third-party launcher, you can clearly see, and I was unable to use the full screen gestures. Yes, you're not permitted to use the full screen gestures in the third-party launchers. That's completely insane. I'm not sure when they're gonna fix this kind of issue. As you can see right now, I did turn on the gestures and I cannot go back. It doesn't work at all. As you can see friends, it's not working. Full screen gestures doesn't work if you try to use the third-party launcher. The only way to make it work, let me try to show you. So it's not working right now. I'll try to show you exactly. The only way to make it work is to select the default launcher as a system launcher. Only then you will be able to see this kind of problem getting fixed. As you can see, as soon as I select the default launcher, now I will be able to use the gestures. As you can see friends, absolutely, it's kind of totally insane. I'm not sure why they could do like this, restricting the users to use only system launcher. So the Android is kind of open free platform where you can actually try your own type of different launchers. I'm not sure why it's kind of restricting a lot. So this is a thing which a lot of other users also really annoyed as well when they did see that this kind of full screen is not working. That might be the reason. So try to change to the default launcher, system launcher. Only then the full screen gestures will work. So this is the one thing which MIUI needs to get optimized as soon as possible. So because the users are really frustrated about this kind of issue. That's the first thing which I'll definitely address, and a lot of users also will agree with this kind of issue. And next major thing which is happening in the Mi11X is that charging problem. Yes friends, usually most of the phones, only few phones, so it takes a lot of time to come from the 99% to 100%. Yes, but this Mi11X, my phone is taking about 10 minutes, and some users it's taking up to 15 minutes, and some of the users it's not even charging. It's completely stopping exactly 99%. I'm not sure why this kind of inconsistency is there from one user to other user and one unit to other unit. I'm not sure, but this is another thing which I thought of just mentioning in the Mi11X problem. So this is one thing which the Mi11X should also fix the issue. Not only that, so let me try to explain another thing. So when you try to charge the phone, I'll try to show you friends, when you try to charge the phone, and you'll see that this kind of charging point, as you can see, when it reaches to 67, if you try to remove the charger, it will try to come back to 66. It doesn't be at 67. Some of the users, they did mention this kind of issue as well. That is the reason I was explaining this kind of issue which is happening in the Mi11X. Let me show you exactly. Right now, let's see from where it starts again. As you can see, it's starting again from the 66.29. It's not starting from where it left. As you can see exactly. Let me show you again. I'll try to keep it charged for some time, and again I'll try to remove, and again I'll try to connect to the phone. And sometimes this kind of inconsistency is there while charging. Sometimes, yes, some of the users did report me. So these are the things, but mainly I did face this kind of issue starting from 99 to 100%. It takes 10 to 12 minutes of time. 10 to 12 minutes. I'm not sure when they're gonna fix that issue. That's a second major issue where a lot of users are also reported. And the third issue is related to the hardware, which is the proximity sensor. So the sad part is that the phone doesn't have any kind of proximity sensor. So the phone need to depend upon other sensor, accelerometer sensor and other type of sensors. That is another problem. So there is no physical sensor at all. You cannot find any kind of physical sensor present on the smartphone, where most of the phones they do have this kind of physical sensor on the device. And the main issue for this kind of problem is that few of the users are facing this kind of proximity sensor while taking a calls and while even using the WhatsApp calls as well. I did get plenty of messages saying that proximity sensor is not working properly while doing the WhatsApp calls and normal calls. It's not responding and it's got completely frozen. I'm getting plenty of messages. The only problem is because there is no physical sensor at all. So if there is a physical sensor, I'll try to show you the comparison. I'm trying to take the Poco X3 Pro device. Let me try to show you a Poco X3 Pro. Same application I'm trying to use in this phone. You'll definitely understand. You can see the light is blinking here. That's what we call the proximity sensor. As soon as you keep your finger on the top, it will turn off. The light will turn off, as you can see. Absolutely. So this is one of the problem where the Mi11X users are actually facing this kind of issues with the proximity sensor in the Mi11X device. So this is something related to the hardware, not the software. There is a reason I did say in the before itself, few problems are hardware and few problems are software. And next thing, major users are actually facing in this issue in the Mi11X is about the green tint issue. So not only green tint, black color crush issue. Yes friends, in the AMOLED panels in the Mi11X device, the black color is getting crushed a lot and showing some kind of gray, some kind of different color. That is what the few of the users they did mention this kind of issue which is going on in the Mi11X device. And in case if you have this kind of issue, definitely let me know in the comment section below. So that will be really helpful to see how many users are actually facing this kind of issues in the Mi11X smartphone. That is what one thing which I'll be looking after. So another biggest thing is about the RAM management. The RAM management in this MIUI is not that good. Yes, it's kind of really heavy UI friends. That's the one thing which I can definitely understand. So whenever I do the speed test, this phone is not winning at all. This phone has the capability. Yes, this phone has really very good capability to win in the speed test because of its performance and everything. But still, the phone was unable to store more applications in the background and was unable to perform not that great at all. I'm not sure what is happening. So maybe because of the MIUI, heavy UI only. So that is the reason few of the users they did unlock the bootloader and they are trying to use the custom ROMs and different options. So in that way, they are able to experience a really fast experience in the Mi11X device. That is what I did get the response from plenty of other users as well. And I'll try to show you the proof as well. So when you try to open most of the games in the background in the multitasking, you can see actually how much RAM is available. As you can see, out of 8 GB, 4.2 GB is available right now, even after opening all this kind of games. As you can see, absolutely friends. Let me try to open a couple of applications as well and I'll try to show you exactly what is happening. I'm trying to open the few of the applications in the background just to show you what is happening. So right now, as you can see friends, 3.9 GB of 8 GB is available. You can clearly see that. So now it's showing 3.9 GB of RAM available, as you can see. Now let me try to clear the background applications and everything I'm trying to clear. So sometimes what happens is that when you try to clear the background applications, few of the applications will not get cleared. Yes, sometimes you need to do the multiple times to clear the background applications. And the RAM management, you can see only a 4.2 GB is available right now. So that's the one thing which I'm not sure why this kind of thing is happening. So whenever I try to open this many games and this many applications, the 4.1 GB should become 2.5 GB or 2.9 GB or maybe 2.3 GB, something around that. But that's not happening in the Mi11X device. That's the one thing which I'm really concerned about, the RAM management. So I'm not sure whether that's an issue to address or not. But in the RAM management, the Mi11X device is not winning in the race when I compare with the Realme X1 Max or IQ7 device. So even with the less powerful phones as well, still the phone was unable to perform really great. That's the one thing which I thought of just addressing right now. So this is not happening all the time, but sometimes it's happening and it's really annoying me as well. That's the reason which I thought of just mentioning. I'm trying to check again and again multiple times just to make sure what is happening with this RAM management at this case. Opening the multiple applications and showing you the results, what is happening. Right now, as you can see friends, it went up to 4.1 GB. So I'm not sure why it's kind of increased to 4.1 GB from 3 GB again it came up to 4.1 GB. It's not consistent. So other smartphones like for example IQ7 or the maybe Realme X1 Max, they consistently maintain the RAM management. As soon as you open more applications, the RAM management will decrease, the availability will decrease. But in the Mi11X device, it's kind of weird. It's kind of increasing and it decreasing, and not sure whether that's the reason why the background applications are completely getting clean and not helping the phone to achieve the speed in terms of winning the speed. That's what I'm expecting. These are the few things friends which I did find out in the Mi11X device. As I said, few of them are related to the hardware and few of them are related to the MIUI optimization, and mostly the biggest issue is the full screen gestures we should be able to use in the third-party applications. That is what my main first preference I would tell the biggest issue in the Mi11X device where the users are actually facing this issue. So thank you for watching this video friends, and make sure to stay tuned for more updates as well. I'll try to do this kind of issues in the other smartphones as well, pointing out what the UI needs to be optimization and everything. So stay tuned for more updates. See you in the next video friends. Until then, bye.